Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio. We've had a little break. Let's get back to building our million minions. 186,000 iron plate. So iron plate is now back up and running again. I suspect that the dip in iron plate numbers was partly because we had a shortage of robots when we were first populating all of this with the coal. But now that's been done, it does seem to be working all right around here. Everything seems to be flowing fairly well. There doesn't seem to be any major issues. So that's that bit good. That's done. I want to go to there, and I want to go to concrete. Right. What I want to do next is I want to actually increase the area of concrete that I have got laid down in our base. So I'm going to bring this. Alright, I want concrete over all of the base. That's what I'd like. So I've got a bit of concrete out here. Is that concrete? I don't want to put concrete over those bits. But I do want to put it on... Oh, that's already got concrete on there. That's what I need to do. I need to zoom out like that, and then I can see which does actually have... This bit here doesn't have concrete. So I do actually want to put concrete down as far as there for now. And down over here, I want to bring concrete out over here like this. And I bring it as far as there, because I've already got it all the way over to this point. And put it there like that. And then go back through and just fill in this little bit of concrete down here that hasn't been previously filled in. So that's that bit there. Then I want to come up here, and I've got extra out this side. So we're going to go for another width of it. All the way out there. And that I'm going to take down. Like this. And that's going to go into there. And then we go back up this side. And up here, I actually want concrete all the way up to the top. Right up to there. So I'm going to... Wait a minute. I've got a bit of landfill is needed in there. Right, we fill that bit in. A little bit of landfill right there. Didn't expect that. And then we can carry on with this concrete. Run that all the way down like this. And then I'll go out to here. And fill in this little bit right here. That's all filled in. Oh, I accidentally just covered over my stripy line right there. It's only a little bit of the stripy line I've covered over. I'll be careful doing that. I don't want to cover over the stripy line. Stripy line needs to stay. Okay, we've got more concrete over here. That's already now covered in. All the way over there. That bit on that side I'm not going to do. And then we come all the way out over here. Most of that is already done. So I literally just want to be moving along the top. Like that, and filling that in. Now, where am I going to go over this side? I would say I'm going to do concrete over all of it. We're going to do that down to there, like that. And then this is going to go to there. I'm going to bring that out this way. I've got a problem with trains. How have you run out? Oh, I know how that one's run out. It's okay, I know how it did it. Because it went all the way around the loop because of the first time it was going for the station. So we will go and do that in a minute. It's only literally just run out. So it's not something that's going to cause us any major hassles. That one's going to go over there. And I'm going to concrete everything in on there. And then you... that side... I'll bring you out that far. Bring you down there. And over. I got a big chunk of this stuff that I need to fill in here. Like that. So I'm just going to keep doing this, kind of like I am at the moment, until I've filled in every single little bit of concrete. That's what I want. I want all of the concrete filled in now. There. Yes, it's going to take a while, because I've just requested an obscene amount of concrete to be placed down. All of this up here. Look. That's all concrete requests all the way through. That is an utterly obscene amount of concrete that I have requested down through there. And it's going to take a while because I only had 47,000 concrete and I've now just used it all up. Every single little bit, I'm betting. We're minus 114. So I've got to wait for stone to be made in order to be able to do that. We've used up some on the landfill. So let's come... Oh, I've still got some trains moving. I just need to go and get a little bit of fuel so that I can start up that other train. Now, where are we going to get that from? I'm going to go over to here. I'm going to go into there, and I'm going to take a stack of that. Then we're going to run back out over this way, and we're going to go to this train. You can see we've got a whole load of them all waiting right there. So I will go to you, fuel, and I'll put half of those in there. That's going to keep them going for a minute. And then we're going to go back over this way. I'm going to go and have a look at the train stations. I'm going to do this via the map. I want to look at this. There, see, I've got all of those there waiting. So you watch now. It's like poetry in motion when they all come in here. This is absolutely brilliant. They're all starting to run. There's a train going there. They're a little bit slow kicking off, but we're going to hopefully change that as well. And in they all come. There they go. Look, see, I've got loads and loads of different things in here that we're going to want the robots to move. And it's going to take them a minute or two to go through and do all of that, but they will do it. They will get there, fear not. So there's that one coming in. I've got a coal one over there. I've got 2 copper ones coming in. I've got an iron one, another copper one, a stone, a copper, an iron. There is loads and loads of it all coming in. They're all coming in round. They're slowing down on this bit before they come up through. Somebody said I should be using chain signals here somewhere. Not quite sure where, though. I'm not quite sure how I'd go about doing it. So they all slow down. They go to their various different stations that they need to go to. And look at this. Look at them just flowing through. This is absolutely wonderful. I love watching this. And every single one of them is flowing through perfectly, exactly as we want. Okay, so I've got... There it is. There's the next one of those coming on down. Hopefully, that one. Locomotive is out of reach, so I can't go and look and see if it's got fuel. I'm hoping this second one does have some fuel. We'll find out in a minute. Is it going to make it back? Or am I going to have to go and chase it down and give it some go-go juice? Yeah. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. It's going to go in there. It's going to make it. And then we can watch right here. And it instantly starts loading it up. Right, it's out of reach, it's saying right there. But it's loaded it up with those. And then empty cargo inventory. And it's now come up with 5 seconds of inactivity. And it's away again. So there goes that one. And they're all working again now. They're all working absolutely perfectly. And... okay, the concrete is going to take a while. I may have slightly miscalculated on that. I mean... oh, it's the bricks. That's what we need for those. Yeah, that's just going to take a little bit for them to run through. But I've got 1,000 construction robots sort of working on that, and the rest of them aren't going to be needed for it. We kind of don't need to worry about that too much. So I've done the stations. I've got the other bits set up. I've got Kvork's Enrichment is being researched. And the only thing that I actually need for the Kvork's Enrichment... oh, I need, it's purple and blue science. So I suspect, actually, that it's going to be the purple science that is causing the problems. We've got 40 FPS and UPS on here now. Dropping down to 38, 35 at times. That is a lot of robots. The thing that surprises me, though, is the sheer quantity of robots that are queued up here. Now, I had 32 of those. My own robots have just gone and taken them all out and spread them out with all of these. That's the end of them. I'm going to put those into there so the logistics bots can steal all of those. And what have I got in here? I got 400 productivity modules waiting to be placed down, and then that'll be it. So we're getting there with the productivity modules. The speed modules is a different matter. They're taking a bit longer. Look at the like, it's astounding, the numbers of bots that we've got here. And there aren't that many waiting on each individual roboport. This is the really good thing. That's a real positive, that we don't have very many there waiting on each individual roboport. I don't need to worry about the iron at the moment, because we do actually have enough. Right, so I can just skip that a little bit, just for a minute. I do need to come back to it. But what is our problem here? Why aren't you researching? You're not researching because of blue. I've got plenty of purple. It's blue science that we don't have. Right, it's blue science all the way through. And the reason I don't have blue science going is because I've still got a shortage of engine units. So why do I have a shortage of engine units? It's because I have a shortage of pipes. Why do I have a shortage of pipes? Where are they even coming from? It's because I've only got one factory making pipes, and it's a slow factory. So let's do that. Let's speed that one up a bit. I'll speed that one up as well. Right there. So that's now going a teensy bit faster than it was. And I want it to go faster than that. So I'm going to go up this way. What have I got here? It's not those that we want. We want to come over to this side, and it's these that we want. If I can get 4 of these as soon as they're made, I'm going to be on my way to greatness. That's what I'm going to be. They're still taking their time because we're still not got enough productivity modules coming in. These blue modules. Those are the ones that we're waiting for. Those are the ones that are really slowing everything down. There's not a lot that I can do about that. I could steal some of these out of here, but I don't really want to do that either. Oh. I took one, and my robots went and ran off with it. So you know what? We're going to change my approach to this. That's the level 1s. I have to be faster if I want to grab these. I'm going to stay here, and I'm going to try and pilfer some of the level 2 ones. If I can just get 4 of them. Got one. Missed. This one's... There. Grab that one. Look, see if I can see any of the level 2 ones there. I got one making right there. Just keep an eye on the ones that are making, and then grab them as soon as they're done. So that one is halfway done. That one is a quarter way done. He's going to be done any second. There he is. Right, and grab it. Right, and then this one over here, he's going to be done any second now. And then as soon as he is, I will grab that one as well. You've got to be quick, because sometimes the robots are just literally right there, ready and waiting. That one's going to be done any second now. Grab that one as well. Right, I have now got... Oh, I've got 7. Okay, I didn't think I'd been that enthusiastic about it. So then I will go into here, and I will go like that. Right. Now, sped that up a little bit. You in here... I'll change that one to a stack inserter. So that's going to stack in, and that one is as well. And then you in here, we're going to change that to 400 so that it will go even faster. Now look at them here. They're going through pretty quick, and then these over here, I want those to go through pretty quick as well. Right, I want it to absolutely hammer them through, because it is 2 iron plates for 1 pipe. If I can put them through with stack inserters and the like, they're going to go through a lot faster, which means that then they're going to come over to here, and they're going to start being pushed through with these. I need 2 pipes for every engine unit that we make. So we now need to start building up a surplus in there. That's working really well. That's doing great. So we've got plenty of pipes coming in. And it now looks like we're starting to get enough pipes coming in here as well. I've got spare pipes, and all of these are now running. We should start to get some spare pipes, which means I start to get some spare engines as well. Okay. That is a positive step in the right direction. That's exactly what we need around here. A positive step in the right direction. I'll tell you what, as I've got some of these extra ones, let's put a couple of those in there like that. And let's go over to this one. And we'll put that last one in there like that. Because why not? And then I'm going to make one of those, which is going to require me to make one of the other ones. And then one of these. And then I can swap that last one. Actually, you know what? Cancel that. Take that one out, and then do it, and just do that. I've just got to make the one. I've literally just got to sit here for 30 seconds and wait. Okay. That one could go into there. That's going to speed these up. We're still waiting on a few pipes, but at the moment they're currently mostly working. Excuse me. Yeah, they're currently mostly working. But I've still got a lot of pipes wanting to go through. Where else am I using pipes? I'm thinking maybe just one of these factories isn't quite enough. I don't need to repeat the other bit down there, but if I was to copy this bad boy right here, I can't put another one there, so I will copy it and I will put that bad boy there and another one there. If I was to do a copy and a paste like that, that's going to allow me to put in a number of extras, which I think is going to work quite nicely. We've got a whole load of iron going in there, and then the level 2 modules, they'll bring them down here pretty quickly, I should think. I think it's going to take all that long. Plus, I've now got stacks and stacks of spare pipes, which the robots will quickly bring out and dump into here, which is going to keep everything running down there. That's exactly what we want. Right, you've run out, and you've run out. So I will start deconstructing some of these. Going to give us a little bit more room for everything. All of those are now done. They can come out of the way. You can go out of the way. I've got a little tiny bit of extra there, but this whole line here is surplus to requirement. That one there is not surplus to requirement. I have to put those in there. That'll keep them going. And that is surplus to requirement. Over there, as is that bit. That can go. And then this over here. These down this side, these are actually all finished with as well. So they can go. Slowly clearing more and more space down here. This is good. This is what we want. We want to clear as much space as we possibly can. These in here, we definitely want to be clearing these out. I want to get these going through as quick. I've got 117,000 there, 254,000 on that one. So I've still got quite a lot of iron on those bits in the middle there. Now we go up this way. There's nothing left on there at all. That's completely dead. So that can finally be gotten rid of. I've gotten rid of the whole patch of ore right there. I was going to say that's our first patch of ore, but it's not. We already got rid of a patch of stone, didn't we? We previously completely eliminated an entire patch of stone here in the middle of the base. So that was already lifted out. That is almost gone. What have I got left in here? 743,000 iron there. 870,000. 2.9 million coal. Right. It is going to take a minute or two to sort of process everything. The other thing that is going to take a minute or two is this. But I have a shortage of stone. So then I have a well, no, I don't have a shortage of those. I guess that's all right, actually. I don't want to have a shortage of them. It'll take a while for the concrete to be made. That's all right. We can wait on that. Right. Now let's go back over this side and have a look at you. How are you doing? They're all running. Every single one of them is running because I've now got power. And I've got blue circuits coming through, which means that these are running through faster, which means the Kvorix enrichment process is going through a bit faster. Now, the Kvorix enrichment process is basically how we start to get the fuel together for the nuclear power plants. And we need quite a few different things on there. There's some specific ratios that you need with the different things that you can make. Heat pipes, we won't worry about those, but there's a set number of heat exchangers to steam turbines to nuclear reactors that you kind of want to follow, and that gets you like the maximum out of it. I don't think it matters if you have too many of these things. I don't know if that reduces power or not. I'm not quite sure, but I am just going to have a look a second to remind myself what the ratios are. Alright, it took me a minute to find it, but I have now found the numbers that I was looking for. Essentially, we want heat exchangers and we want steam turbines. You want 16 heat exchangers and 28 steam turbines for every 2 of these. It's a complicated process, so I will discuss it more when we actually get to doing it. Right now, we're going to set something up here because I'm going to be using some of this, except that we have just about run out of sulfuric acid, which is no good. I'll be running out of that. We're not running out of petroleum. We certainly shouldn't be running out of that. I got loads of the stuff in here. Oh, except that it's pumping in and they're not going anywhere, is it? It's not being used. Going that way. This is literally just stopping there, isn't it? I'm not actually going anywhere with that. Right. That's where I finished up and dismantled some, but didn't dismantle all. So we'll deal with that a little bit later. But what I will do is I will allow oh, well, actually, if it's all backed up to here, then that means that that's going to be completely full anyway, which means it's going to be pushing it through into here, and that's going to be pushing through absolutely flat out. So it's not like I've got a major shortage of anything going on in here. That's working quite nicely. That's going flat out in there, and then you in here, you're going flat out as well. It's just that I need a bit more of that. So I'm thinking that one I could bring down over here, because I definitely don't have a shortage of that. So what we'll do then is we will copy that bit. So we will copy that, and I will go like this, and take... No, I won't. I will go right over onto that pipe on there. I will copy that, and then I will bring that back over here and plonk that down there like that. So this side is going to request iron, and then I'm taking sulfur from that side and I'm dropping that in. So I've got the sulfuric acid coming out down this way, and I got water coming that way. So all I need is some water to come in. Now, I don't have much use of the rest of the water that's going through everywhere, so I can take that bit off of there. And we can make use of this one. So that's going to go there, and that's going to go there. And then I will take that one, and I will drop that one onto there. So that's now running all the way through there. Then I can take this... and you will go like that. There. We'll go like that, and then I will go there, and then I'll take you, and I'll drop you into there, and I'll drop you into there. So I've now got more sulfuric acid coming down and being made. That's going to go through there. It's doing a wonderful, wonderful job of being made down through there. And yeah, it doesn't line up with everything else, but it does line up with those chests there, and that's all that counts. So that's going to get me some more sulfuric acid, which is something that I'm going to be wanting. Next up, we need to go into here, and we need to make a centrifuge. Now, I require 100 concrete to make this bad boy, and I've got a severe lack of concrete right now, because I've gone and demanded that we place concrete over every single little tiny inch of our base. So it's going to take them a while to get through that. So I'm going to request 500 concrete right here. And then in order to speed up my procurement of said concrete, We're going to take a little mosey on down over here, below all of the busy stations. And I'm going to stop right here. And I'm simply going to allow all of the logistics robots to come along and load this concrete into me. We've got other robots going off and doing things. I've got landfill being made in here and being filled up. And then these here, though, they're going to take a little bit. It's mostly the bricks, I think. You know, I think overall they don't seem to be doing too bad. It does take a bit of time to make them. Each of these things, it does take a few seconds to actually make each one. It's 10... Oh, and we do make 10 concrete at a time. Each time it processes through, that is 10 concrete. So I'm going to take these. I've got the slow ones. And I run them in through there. That's going to speed that up a nice little bit, isn't it? So now it's doing crafting speed 2.25 instead of 1.25. So we've sped that up very nicely in there. We should be able to keep up with the iron ore request. I've requested is 20 in each one. It's whether or not there's enough bricks coming in to make everything. There should be. There should be enough bricks. 5 stone bricks, 1 iron ore makes 10 concrete. Yeah, I'm reasonably confident that it's going to be able to go through and process that. Are they actually giving me concrete yet? I got 100 so far. That is all. They don't seem to want to come along and let me have any of it. So I'm going to manually take a bit of this. Like this. Because they're... Oh, wait a minute. Auto... Yeah. It's because I've auto-trashed it. They're bringing it to me, and then I'm auto-trashing it as soon as they brought it to me. Oops. My bad. This is looking pretty good, actually. Like, we're slowly getting there. It's going to take... Yeah, admittedly, it's going to take a while. We know it's going to take a while to get all of that concrete down, but I think it's going to be all right. Now, at the moment, I've got enough for 5 of these centrifuge... Well, I'm going to have enough for 5. There's 4 right there. And I'll have enough for 5 in total once I get the next lot, although I'm going to be short on... some of the other bits. So I'll make 4 of those right there, and they're going to bring me a whole load more materials. I'm going to make 10 of them in total, because this is what we're going to need in order to be able to start doing some stuff. If you look here, this gives us 4x Enrichment Process. You get 40 uranium-235 and 5 uranium-238, and it produces 41 uranium-235 and 2 uranium-238. That's a very crucial thing. I will explain more in a minute. Okay, I've got... I want to get 10 of these altogether. 10 centrifuges are what I'd like to make. I'm just going to sit here, and I'm going to keep demanding that they make these things. Sulfur I don't want. That can go. I also don't want to be carrying uranium ore around with me. Probably don't need to carry the stone, but I don't think it's particularly important, that one. And I'm going to get rid of that furnace there. I carry a stack of furnaces, but I don't want any extras. The boilers... I'll hold on to them for a minute. It's not going to hurt to carry a few of them round. Now, how many of the... I got 6. Right, I definitely don't need any more of them. 1, 2, 3 of those. Oh. Okay, cancel that one. I don't want to be making the iron gear wheels. I don't want to have to keep making stacks and stacks of... It's going to make them anyway. Right, that's just great. That's just wonderful. How many have I got now? I got 8. So it's making 1 more. I just want the ingredients to make 1 more final one. I've got it right there with... Well, folks, Rome wasn't built in a day, and 1 million minions are not going to be built in a single episode. We've run out of time, so if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.